I'm Vic Myers. Welcome to the Resistance. I know, where have I been, right? I haven't been doing much lately on the old video thing because in the last month I had to sell my family home. I helped my son move, did the UNF America tour, and last Sunday my son got married. So I've been a little bit busy. I hope you'll forgive me for not being around so much. But I think all the chaos is over, so I should be able to get back to my regular schedule, I hope. Anyway, so many questions, like, which protest do I go to, right? There's so many protests. There was one on May 1st and then another one on May 3rd. I couldn't go to either one. The first one, I was at work. The second one, well, I was getting ready for my son's wedding, so I think that's an excused absence. I'm sure there's more this month that I don't know of off the top of my head. There's one on June 6th, the Veterans March in D.C., which is going to be headlined by Dropkick Murphys. Haven't heard of myself. My kids know who they are. And then I just learned tonight that there's one scheduled for the 14th of June that Indivisible is putting together. And like I say, there's probably some between now and June 6th that I don't know. So how do you pick, right? I mean, I used to worry that so many protests, going to be protest burnout, fatigue, and people aren't going to keep going. But then when I think about it more, I realize that the fascists trying to end our democracy, they're counting on us to say, I'm tired. They're trying to wear us down. They're counting on us to get so burned out by protesting what they're doing, by speaking up and not seeing anything change, by watching our Democratic Party leaders just sit back and issue strongly worded letters. They're counting on us to get burned out. So we can't. It's just simply that simple. When I start to get burned out, I think about those guys in Ukraine. They can't burn out because if they do, they lose their country. And we may not be fighting the same kind of war, but if we get burned out, we lose our country too. So do not feel bad if you have to miss a protest here and there. Do not feel bad if you can't show up to a town hall. Only feel bad if you don't want to, or if you're not willing to when you could. That's when you should feel bad, because there's too much at stake. Another question is, if I have to choose between one or the other, which one do I pick? Pick the one that works out best for you, and don't feel bad. Don't feel like you're picking one group over another, because that's what the dinosaurs in the Democratic Party want us to do. They want us to feel bad about picking one over the other so that at the end of the day, we just go with whatever the party wants us to do. They want Indivisible to shut down. They want David Hogue and the Leaders We Deserve. They want them to shut down. They want everybody that's not being led by the dinosaurs to shut down and let them take the lead, even though they're not leading. We can't do that. We've got to build up every one of these different groups to be strong. Because if we build each group up as strong as we can, then when we come together, we're going to be stronger than the dinosaur Democrats, than the MAGA fascists. We're going to be strong enough to win our democracy back. Good day.